Hey guys, it's Elbethium. Welcome back to the channel. Now, you've been playing Elden Ring for quite some time now. You have done everything, you have slayed every challenge the game has put before you, and now you're left wondering, what could I play next? Well guys, look no further, I got you covered. We're gonna be going through 10 games that you might play after Elden Ring. Now, this is not gonna be any type of Elden Ring clones or whatsoever. It's gonna be what I personally think are pretty special games that are gonna scratch that challenge itch, if that is specifically something that you also are looking for. These games will offer plenty of challenge and you are gonna have plenty of fun doing it. So let's go with number one. Number one is gonna be Remnant from the Ashes. Now, in my humble opinion, this is basically the very first successful Souls-like that has just adopted the formula and made it their very own. Lore is exceptional, gameplay absolutely amazing, putting guns instead of swords, putting this amazing new twist on the Souls formula was an absolute and utter success with Remnant from the Ashes. The game is simply stellar. I won't be going into much details, but you can play in co-op with 2 other players, so 3 in total, and you don't have to worry that the game is gonna be too easy if there's 3 of you, because with every new player the game is going to scale in difficulty. With that being said, we go to number 2. Returnal. Returnal needs no introduction, but considering just how many people did not play it yet, I feel like I simply must include it on this list, especially since the game is on very nice discount right now. It is the definition of a successful roguelike game with stunning visuals, amazing gameplay loop, because gameplay loop is gonna be very much crucial for any roguelike that focuses on repetition. You simply must enjoy the gameplay loop. The game, it is my personal game of the year. When it came out, it will offer you plenty of challenge. It's extremely well crafted with now a cycle suspend option, so you don't have to leave the game forever on, which was the main gripe that people had. So if you are still to play Returnal, now is the time to do it. We go to number 3. Number 3 is Death's Door. Now this little game, it's well, heavily inspired by old Zelda titles. It is absolutely something special. It will also offer you challenge, but it is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful, heart-touching and wrenching experience. It is a story that is like anything else. It kind of made me think about my own life and how I've been living so far, and it makes you contemplate your own mortality in a way, but it does all of this in such a surreal, tender beauty, and you are going to notice some inspirations from Dark Souls in it. Cannot recommend this one enough. Get Death's Door. It is guaranteed you will have a great time. Now we go to number 4. Oh my goodness, number 4 is this amazing new game called Sifu. Everyone knows about it, not everyone has played it either yet. It is a game from the developer of Absolver, they are pretty much hand-to-hand combat experts at this point. The game is also kind of has roguelike elements, but it is like anything else. It is pretty much heavily inspired by those old kung fu movies, and I gotta say, they can manage to translate that into the game amazingly. It is a story about revenge, but where this game shines is the bosses, the gameplay. It's very addicting. With that being said, we go to number 5. Number 5 is Hollow Knight. Now this game has been out for quite some time. It is very much a Metroidvania, but it also has Souls elements in it that took heavy inspiration. If you play the game, you are going to see exactly what I mean, and I'm going to withhold this little information for you, because if you go playing it, finding out for yourself is gonna be just more rewarding instead of me ruining everything for you. Beautiful visuals, amazing art style, gameplay off the charts, Metroidvania just doesn't get any better than this. Offers plenty of challenge, a lot of challenge, so if you are into hard games, this is where you're gonna be right at home. And with that said, again, we move on to the next game. Ghostrunner. Ghostrunner is a hidden gem, and I don't even know where to start with praise about this game. The visuals, again, the music, the gameplay, it is all very, very unique. The game is hard as nails. It focuses on, well, you are a last surviving Ghostrunner, and, well, it is yet another story about revenge and, well, saving civilization, or what's left of it. The gameplay, even the controls, are a little bit different from what you have maybe gotten used to so far, but the game is just so expertly made. Every fight is almost like a little puzzle, but it's in third person. It's a third person hack and slash game that just knocks it out of the ballpark with its abilities and level design. It's all very expertly crafted, and it will offer quite a lot of challenge for you. So go get Ghostrunner. It's absolutely amazing. You won't be able to put it down, especially when that soundtrack starts kicking in and you're kicking ass. It just goes hand in hand so damn well. Next game, Dead Cells. Oh my god, Dead Cells is probably responsible for a big increase in sales for gamepads. Be it Xbox, be it PlayStation, it doesn't matter. This game, I know, pissed off a lot of people, but it is yet another roguelike. It is very, very hard. It is very, very fast. The gameplay loop, yet again, has been absolutely nailed to perfection, but the game really is hard until you kind of get used to it. Like any other game, if you stop to think about what you're doing, you can make it very, very simple. The gameplay, I say again, is absolutely amazing with gorgeous 2D graphics. I think it's also pretty cheap right now, so Dead Cells is a total win. With this being said, yet again, we go to the next game. Now, The Surge 2. The Surge 2 is an oddball on this list. If you pressed me about the story, I honestly don't know what I would tell you, because it's very confusing. I didn't get it. I didn't pay quite a lot of attention to it. Now you might ask yourself, Elbethium, this doesn't really sound like, you know, you're selling me on the game. Well, here's the thing. The gameplay of the game is simply surreal good. It's like they crossed Titanfall, well, this is more visually, Titanfall 2 with Bloodborne. The game plays more like Bloodborne than it does Dark Souls. It's a very, very good Souls-like game, almost as good as, in my opinion, with as a Remnant from the Ashes. It will offer a lot of fun, a challenge and a lot of fun, because the gameplay is quite unique as well. The visuals, it's very much like I said, Titanfall 2, maybe even a little bit of Mass Effect, and these things together work very, very well in creating this world that you just wanna explore and just go and kill everything you can. Next game is gonna be Valfaris. Valfaris is another 2D brutal game, and when I say brutal, I mean brutal in every single way of the word. Gameplay difficulty, gameplay action, and you know, when death metal instrumental is blasting in the background, you know you are in for something really truly brutal. The game absolutely delivers on this word that I keep using, brutal, and I cannot recommend it enough. It is very well crafted game with lots of different weapons, lots of different approaches, but you need to be quick or be dead, you know, to stay in the spirit of metal and use a Iron Maiden little reference. Be quick or be dead. Go and have fun with Valfaris. It's very, very cheap. With that, this brings us to the final game on the list. Now guys, this one might be pretty obvious. Bloodborne. Elbethium, why are you recommending this game that needs no introduction? Well guys, here is the thing. For a lot of people, Elden Ring is their first ever Soulsborne game that I have played, and you wouldn't believe just how many people did not play Bloodborne. If you loved Elden Ring, Bloodborne is absolutely the finest, best work that FromSoftware has made today. If you loved Elden Ring, this game will blow you away even more. Everyone knows what Bloodborne is. You all know how it plays. Even if you didn't play it, you know what it is. So if this is the nudge you need to finally get into it, do it. You won't regret it. This is the game, the absolute king game after Elden Ring that you can treat yourself with. Now guys, this is my list, 10 games that will offer you a challenge after enjoying Elden Ring for such a long time. I hope I got you interested in at least one, and I guarantee you at least one of these games is gonna make it for you. You will find that one truly special game amongst these 10. I absolutely guarantee it. Now, with that being said, which is something I have said quite a lot in this video, I will bid you farewell. If I made you interested about a game, please let me know in the comments and we can discuss it together. Best of luck, guys. I will see you in the next one.